Do you know when to double the final consonant and when not to? Do you know how to explain this to students? So this video I'm going to just talk about whether you double that last consonant or not. So one thing that you need to check with your base word, does it have one vowel and one consonant after the base vowel? So in the word swim, there's one vowel, an I, and there's one consonant after that I, which is an M. So that tells us we need to double if we're adding a vowel suffix. So when we're looking at run, one vowel, U, one consonant after, N, so we're now going to double before we add ing. If we look at the word sleep, we've got a double vowel. So double vowel, don't double. Jumping, we've got two consonants after the vowel, and again, therefore we wouldn't double. Obviously, we're not going to double letters like X, W, H, words that we know just don't double in letters we don't double in English. With the R vowels, so E-R, U-R, A-R, E-R, so from star to starring, we would double that R. Stir to stirred. But if we had stare, S-T-A-R-E, we would drop the E to get staring. So students can sometimes get those ones confused, particularly I noticed in reading more than spelling. So a couple of other questions. So do we double, do we not? So are we adding a vowel suffix, and is that syllable before the suffix stressed? So if the answer to yes to both of them, then double. So hop to hopping, we're going to double. We're adding a vowel suffix. Hop as the base word there is the stressed syllable. Then that's fairly straightforward with single syllable words that we're then suffixing. But what happens when we're looking at multi-syllable words and adding suffixes? So if the answer is no to either, then we're just going to add, so mad into madly, equip into equipment. Now we've learned from the previous video that equip, the quip is the stressed one, so when we just add, but also here we're adding a consonant suffix, so it doesn't matter. If we're looking at medalist, so med would be your stressed syllable there, I've underlined it, medalist. Now ist is a vowel suffix, but because that syllable before isn't stressed, the AL isn't stressed, then we wouldn't double. Let me just say that again. So in medal, the MED is the stressed syllable and the AL is the unstressed syllable. So therefore we wouldn't double before we added the IST. If the AL was the stressed part, we would need to double. So let's look at preferring and preference, because here, depending on how that stress has happened, depends on whether we double or not. So in prefer, the second syllable is stressed, and then we're adding a vowel suffix, so we're going to double that R. Whereas in preference, the pref is our stressed syllable, so therefore we've got an unstressed syllable next, so therefore we don't double before we add the ENCE. And just going back, thinking about the silent E on the end of the words, we're going to drop that E before adding the vowel suffix. And it does make a difference, things like hope, hoping, hop, hopping, cute, cuter, or cut and cutter. So it does actually make a difference to whether you double or not. So after the E, we drop the E, but we wouldn't double. I hope that helps.